I was in Dallas during the season this year, looking at the ice girls there. It brought me back down memory lane, trying to take a run at them. But for me, I got the same story about in Calgary, right? It was retro night at the Saddledome. Fuck, we go up 2-0 early. And this girl was wearing a Theon Fleury jersey. Up dog. She was my pattern, right? Like, it was nice. So we go up 2-0. I jump out to a TV timeout and she's scraping the ice. And I come over. I said, hey, I go, we're staying the night. Are you going to go to Cowboys? She said, yeah, I'll be to Cowboys after. I said, okay, I'll meet you there. Whatever. Okay, good. And I skate back, and as I skate back, AV obviously had the ISO cam on me, and he's like, Obi, keep your fucking head in the game. And I'm like, yeah, I got it. He's like, are you fucking serious? Let's go here. If the fucking Calgary Flames don't come back to make it 3-2, and now I'm worried. I'm like, if we lose this game, and I went over to the ice girl when it was 2-0, and we had, sure enough, third period, Hank and Danny have 1-1. We win, whatever, 5-3, and met her out at Cowboys, and the rest is history. That's the one that came to me. That's the one that came to me anyways.
I remember in New Jersey, I'm in Philly. They just built the rink in Newark. It was like the place wasn't even done. And in warm-ups, I'm skating around and this one girl is with a friend, but I only recognize the one. And I'm sitting there and she's, of course, every time we come around the net, I'm like, she's just like kind of staring and kind of smiling. And I'm like, now we're sitting in the half circle, right? We're sitting in the half circle shooting biscuits and fucking, I'm like, Loops. I'm like, who is this fucking girl? Like, I totally know her. And that's the last guy on planet Earth to ask who the girl is. Yeah. He doesn't know who his sister is.
No,
he's like, huh? Like, so then I go to Carter and I'm like, Carts, like, who's this girl? And he's like, she looks familiar. And now I'm like, okay, it's eating me up. And I'm like, Ibiza. That's where we met her.
No shit.
I'm like, she was in Ibiza and she was the girl that was she said she was from New Jersey. And
Good
I'm
memory.
like, so I skate up to Richie immediately because it was me, Richie, Carts, and Loops. And I'm like, do you guys remember this girl from Ibiza? The one that we're like,
this is all right before an NHL game, which is great.
Randomly. Yeah, totally.
This is great.
So in the second period, fucking Eliosh comes in and maybe throws his first body check of his career.
Only check.
Hits me on the half wall and tweaks my MCL on my leg. Shocker, it happened back then. And I'm in it's the second intermission and I'm in the room and I'm like, goes get my phone. I'm done for the game. Ice in my leg, crutches. And I'm like, fucking find the girl's number because I'm like, totally know who she is. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And she's like, where are you now? I'm like, well, I just hurt my knee. I'm like, I'd love to meet you and say hi after the game. So of course, game's over. I hobble up. The elevators don't even work. This fucking rink is so new. And I hobble up the stairs on one leg with my crutches on. And I meet this girl and we're kind of hanging out. And then we're hanging out.
And the rest is history.
And I get a text from like, maybe Briere and some guys like, where are you? The bus is leaving. I'm like, holy shit. So of course now I'm hustling down to this bus on one leg and I show up and I'm of course everyone's like, where the fuck have you been? I'm like, I don't know if I got.
I'll tell you what, the boys were probably like, okay, up dog, that's okay. You're late for the bus. Yeah. The boys would understand that one.
I'm like, sorry, I was just up saying hi to a friend. So anyway,
that is fucking next level nationally. But yeah, the ice girl is good, clean, fun. They're good for the game. Listen, there was the one ice girl that I got in trouble in Nashville with, and I never understood like why they couldn't hang out with us as a single guy. What does it matter?
Is that the Doors? Yeah.
Yeah.